This message is supposed to find you right now. Maybe your anxiety has been living more in your body lately. Maybe you feel overwhelmed by even the smallest things. Your mind won't slow down. Every thought spirals into the worst case scenario, and you can't seem to think clearly anymore. Take one deep breath. Just be here now. Life wasn't meant to be rushed. Somewhere along the way, we started treating life like a race. We're constantly trying to catch up to some invisible finishing line. But what if life isn't a race at all? What if it's a game, a story, a beautiful film that you're living one scene at a time? You are the main character. You decide what happens next. A few months ago, I experienced the worst anxiety I had ever felt. My heart would race, I'd have panic attacks, and almost every thought felt overwhelming. I felt completely disconnected from myself. Eventually, I realized something that was difficult to admit. A lot of it was coming from the way that I was living. I was constantly trying to do more, achieve more, and become more. Every day, I was consuming videos that were telling me I was behind, that I should already have a successful business, that I should already have an amazing career, that I needed to hurry. Around the same time, I recently had a birthday, and getting older quietly added to that pressure. Without even realizing it, every day I was telling myself I was running out of time. My nervous system believed a bear was chasing me. Then one morning, I decided to meditate for the first time in months. As I sat there focusing on nothing except my breath, I realized something. I hadn't truly been in the present moment for a very long time. For the first time in months, I stopped trying to fix myself. I simply existed. And almost immediately, I felt relief. It was as if I could finally let go. I realized I had let my ego sit in the driver's seat for far too long. What I experienced is difficult to put into words. It felt empty and full at the same time, quiet yet deeply alive, like everything had slowed down enough for me to remember who I was underneath all the thinking. Whether you call it consciousness, presence, God, source, or simply peace, it felt like reconnecting with something that had always been there beneath the noise. Since then, one practice had changed everything for me. I slowed down, not just my thoughts. I walked slower, I made my coffee slower, I washed the dishes slower, I answered messages slower. I stopped rushing through my own life. Try it for just one day. Do everything a little more mindfully. Take a full breath before every new task. Be completely present in everything that you're doing. It almost sounds too simple, but it is incredibly powerful. Something funny I noticed is that I stopped bumping into furniture. No more stubbing my toe. No more paper cuts. No more banging my hips on kitchen counters. It's as if my body finally caught up with where my mind was. Another surprising thing, when I stopped obsessing over doing more, I actually got more done. The work I created was better, it took less effort, everything flowed more naturally. It reminds me of something that Rick Rubin said. It was something like, the goal isn't to create art, the goal is to create the state to which art is inevitable. That's exactly how it felt. When I stopped forcing life, life started flowing through me instead. I became calmer, lighter, happier. Sometimes I would catch myself smiling for absolutely no reason. Sometimes I would even laugh quietly to myself, simply because it felt so good to be in the present moment, to be fully here. That's the gift of presence. If your mind has been racing lately, if you've been feeling like you're behind, like you need to hurry, this is your reminder. Slow down. Slow down. Take a deep breath. Come back to this moment because your life isn't waiting somewhere for you in the future. It's happening right here, right now. It's happening right here, right now.